Scorpio, welcome. This is your zodiac reading from Tana Tarot for the next week, and it is timeless. We're going to go ahead and start out with the oracle. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. Then we'll do the tarot. And finally, at the end, I will pull you an angel number card with a message from Spirit for the next 7 days. What do we have? Ooh, realism. Let me look. This is card number 60. Realism. The only thing needed for magic to occur is some form of a structure and an open mind. Is your life too structured? Is your life too unstructured? Like, are you stuck in a box? Is it too structured? Or do you struggle with discipline? Wow. Yeah. Love of realism and common sense. So stay connected to your ideals and visions without losing sight of the practical aspects. I like that. It's like having one foot in the 3D and one foot in, the 5D, staying real and grounded, yet striving for enlightenment, a higher vibration. Yeah, I dig it. I would say optimist sees the glass half full, pessimist sees it half empty, and a realist sees a glass with some water in it. Right? Okay. So Scorpio, let us... Oh, okay. I was trying to go where it wanted me to, but it closed. So, all right. We have the Fool. Judgment. Ooh, Major Arcana. Queen of Wands. Two of Pentacles. The Hermit. The Moon. Five of Pentacles. Three of Wands. The High Priestess. Kind of beautiful. Alrighty. Yeah. I see maybe a tendency here, Scorpio, for either you or someone you're dealing with to not look at things realistically. Okay? Maybe fooling themselves, being in illusion, maybe trying to make something where nothing is. Yeah. I feel like a sadness and a loss. So maybe it is you letting go of being too structured. Or you living in a dreamland, trying to make something that it isn't. because I see you needing to make a decision. Okay? Or maybe it's finding balance. Yeah. You know, I was just thinking, it came to my mind, the 1 foot in the 3D, you know, the real, the, you know, the physical world, and then 1 foot in the 5D. And I think you do need to find a balance between the two. Okay? With the moon, I just kind of see you being, maybe not looking at things clearly, or maybe trying to turn things into something that they're not, like a relationship, or it could be even a job. You could be at a job and not being, you know, recognized or paid appropriately, but you keep on saying, oh, they will, they know what a hard worker I am, they're going to acknowledge me, they're going to take care of me, and maybe they don't. So I feel like you had your hopes up, like you trusted someone or something, whether it be a relationship or a job, and a job is a type of relationship. And I feel like, you know, the rose-colored glasses have come off. You've done some introspection, and you've realized, wow, you know, either I'm trying to make this relationship into something it wasn't. I was trying to force it into being maybe a commitment when it really wasn't, or maybe rush someone along a path, you know, to higher levels of commitment when they weren't ready. And I don't know. I think it comes from like a need to control. I think maybe you've had like a lot of loss in your life, maybe not a solid, sound childhood, maybe a lot of moving around, or just maybe parents who were like inaccessible. They could have just been busy. Sometimes that's how it is if like there's another family member is really sick, and you know, and they have to give that kid all the attention, or maybe one of the parents, and so the kid feels kind of out in the cold and lost. So I feel like you try and you put people up on a pedestal, and you give them way too much credit for taking care of you and doing the right thing, and they don't. And I think you need to become more of a realist about that. Finding balance. But you know what? I feel like you've really been working on this. I feel like you've learned the lesson of seeing things how they are, instead of putting people or businesses or entities up on a pedestal like, oh no, they're going to do the right thing, they're as loyal as I am, you know, blah, 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 whatever, you know, insert whatever it is that you've been doing. But I think you've been over-trusting and not realistic, not seeing things through an idealistic frame that just isn't true, and will eventually leave you out in the cold. But the really great thing about you, Scorpio, is that you have the knowledge now. I mean, you see what you've been doing. You've been looking deep inside. I think you're ready for a new day. Okay? You're ready to kind of start over, like a fresh start. And something like this can be really heavy. Like, you know, if you have had the tendency to put people in certain relationships on a pedestal and give them way more credit or way more loyalty or whatever than they're due. It can be really hard to stop that. But I see you doing it. I see you starting over. And don't be sad, don't be down, don't be hard on yourself. Love yourself. You know, your intuition is rising, okay? The message from Spirit is the Three of Wands. You know, be strategic, make a plan, make a decision, put energy towards that, and wait for your ships to come in. And, you know, wait for the, you know, the fruits of your labor. And I feel like you've done that. Or I'm here to let you know, when you do that, I don't know, you'll be so much more confident, so much more powerful. We've got the Queen of Wands and the High Priestess. You'll be able to really trust your intuition more. Because don't tell me, Scorpio, that you haven't been doing this, putting people up on a pedestal and counting on them to take care of you when they haven't. Don't tell me that I believe it, don't tell me that it hasn't felt wrong. I know it's felt wrong. And it's due to childhood things, okay? And so it's going to be hard because it felt normal. But you realize it's not normal. And that you can't keep on putting people up on pedestals. But you're going to really be able to trust yourself as you move forward. You're going to become much more strong, much more intuitive. You're going to have just a more better, exciting life where you, instead of you always bowing down, and you're going to have people respecting you more. The more you equalize things and realize your worth, the more people are going to respect you. Yeah. That's what I have, Scorpio. And this isn't just in love relationships. In fact, this is really more like good friends or even family members. Like, I hate to say it, but like, oh, you always have to respect your mother no matter what. Well, no. You don't. Especially if they treated you horribly or heinously or poorly. Or friends that you've known since, you know, middle school. And you've always like, oh, I've known them so long, and you put them up on a pedestal. But you really start to look at things realistically and you realize, oh my God, I have nothing in common with this person. In fact, I don't even respect this person. That is the kind of realism that I'm seeing that's happening to you. And it's going to be a good thing. So we have a sign of good luck. Things are about to change in a positive way. Yes, they are. So this is what I have for you, Scorpio. If this does resonate, please do give me a thumbs up and please subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it.